Libra, being that sextile to Leo, is the frequency of creation of that aspect. And through Libra being coming from sextiling Sagittarius, its frequency of creation that's being added upon and having, you see what I'm saying, birthing opportunities and possibilities for the relatability, energy, and relationship, possibility of having a balance of mutual connection through Lilith and South Node, where we comfortable about, feel secure within, or have us feel safe within, is being played out through our desires and our what we may have embarrassments about through our relationships, is what's being created through Sagittarius, a frequency of knowledge and extracting wisdom and experiences out of that, yielding possibilities for that to be a aspect of way to communicate and relate in that area with that third house aspect, from 11th house being a association, being having a long-term vision in that association with that being relatable. So coming from that, yeah, I'm on track. Coming from, sorry, the thing cut out, so I had to turn it back on again. Scorpio, being created through the frequency of a sextile to Capricorn, is going to be being played out as what we taking actions in is going to be with our frequency of where we're coming from to create on things to deal with status, stability when it comes towards business, where we have a image and hold our business, stand on business towards. Being played out is that having an opportunity to be, you know what I'm saying, our desires and motivations, passions, that we have a deep, you know what I'm saying, connection or intimate connection with, could be yielding an opportunity for us to be having a frequency of that being created out through our status and where our image might be at this moment, or we taking power and control and love, value, and appreciating within that image and status, coming from that frequency of creation through Pisces, with our dreams, imaginations, fantasies, delusions being built on in reality, and seeing the maybe harshness of the reality, or the real boundaries and limitations within us having to deal with us creating and adding onto a new space of or adding on a new space from our dreams and our previous imaginations, fantasies, delusions, or whatever the case our creative endeavors might have been being played out is that frequency of having an opportunity of being created through our dreams, us taking power, control, and having love, appreciation, and value for our status, image, and our ability to create a image and status. Playing frequency that's also playing out through the frequency of creation is flows on through Pisces. From that would be through Taurus to hold our responsibility towards our dreams and how we create, how we can communicate with that and have a image status, or not image status, but be associated and have a long-term vision towards that. Our dreams be played out is through Taurus, where we have our internal visions. Internal value, internal gifts and talents towards being mirroring and playing out through the external values, or see what I'm saying? Things of that nature of what we consistently materialize as a value. So that's the frequency of creation of that being played as that opportunity of having that come into material and stuff like you see what I'm saying? Frequency of dreams and our internal value being actually touchable and sensible and feasible and stable. So our emotion of experience of emotion is in the 10th house, 4th house aspects. The squares is going to be Libra through squaring through Capricorn. So what we're having to be a better or learn or actually take action in is would be relate or have a desire or embarrassment, or may have a comfort zone or soft spot, or you know what I'm saying, stable. Not stable, but may feel stable and secure within a relationship. It's going to be being having to be learned through an emotion, through experiencing an emotion of through Capricorn, from gaining power, or playing at power and control, or love and appreciation and value towards your image status and the way you conduct business between others is what's gonna have to be being the experience of what you're emotionally having to receive, or you're emotionally having to learn, having to test out, having to do things in this area of the aspect, because it's having to do with what you relate with and what you actually have your peak experience with your image and status with. So that square is where it's gonna be being played out in that way. The Capricorn to Aries square is being played out as an emotion or experience of receiving that image and status is in a way to see what I'm saying, have that vulnerable private space to learn and grow and nurture and throughout Chiron and North Node and Aries, going on that spiritual path, going on that of what you're personally interested in, and going on that healing and transformation journey of what you're maybe scarred or may are hurt from, but may have to transform in that area of life of which you personally emanated or leaded, you know what I'm saying, to be into existence. As well, Taurus being squaring through Leo, the motivation and passion that we're connecting through our fun, entertainment, and self-expression is what we're getting our experience of emotion through when it comes to our, you see what I'm saying, imaging, or you see what I'm saying, the 10th house aspect of us, Taurus being played out is what we value in our self-esteem and our internal values of what we mirror into our external to be the maternal, and what we have that emotional private space of the way we can experience our emotion through Leo. That's what's happened to be going to have to be growing through and playing out in actual life. Not just setting the stage, but you set this stage of life. We're already playing out. So this is what you're having an experience of emotion in whatever area of house and house that you have this in your life. So from what we are changing with our internal value with Uranus and Taurus through squaring the Mars and Leo, that being played out as a motivation and passion to go harder and you see what I'm saying, have more fun, be more self-expressive with our internal, you see what I'm saying, coming from what we have imaged in our internal values, to be hold that space dear and near to us, stuff of that nature. Leo squaring Scorpio through that emotion but that we're experiencing, how to learn what we mentally rebirth is being what we healing, like we're holding and holding near and dear to what our desires and motivations may be in that passionate area of life that we are, see what I'm saying, conduct our desires through. By Mars sextiling the sun, sextiling squaring the sun, from Leo through what we taking actions and being seen in Scorpio, we are having to learn to and conduct the way of having a growth aspect and us conducting our self-expression in a way of something that just was fulfilling our desires and what's see what I'm saying, with our way of having privacy and things of that nature is a way of protection. So that's what we're transmuting to be, have a emotion of and an experience of learning how to conduct that better as being a desire